Hi, I'm Alex Voigt.
And I'm Jake Peters, and our faculty mentor is Dr. Tanner.
This summer, we had the opportunity to do a research project in the Concordia Math Department. Our project was exploring housing market data in the Fargo-Moorhead area.
So we explored the houses with a data set we got from a realtor agency, and it's got 60,000 house sales from about the last 20 years, and it has a lot of information about each house.
A couple of the goals we had for the project, we wanted to be able to make a model that could predict the sales price given different attributes of the house. We also wanted to determine the individual, what's called hedonic value of those attributes. So we want to be able to say how much a house is worth, or how much the worth of a house increases if you change one characteristic. And then we also want to be able to visualize and present the data in a way that is accessible to people who don't necessarily know about data or real estate. So the first thing we had to do with our data set is clean it. The data did not come necessarily organized to us, so we had to change things around, make sure formatting was consistent so that we could accurately compare different sets of data.
And the next thing we did was we explored the data. So we made lots of graphs and charts to help find relationships between the model.
From there, we did create some models for sales price. First, we did a linear model that just puts a line of best fit through all of the points. And from there, we made a hierarchical linear model, which is very similar to any other linear model, except that it creates multiple lines of best fit for different groups of points. In our case, we looked at the census tract that each house was in and made separate lines for each of those. So here's an example of how hierarchical modeling works. Linear model puts a single line through every point, but since the points are very clustered by census tract, it's a lot more accurate to put a separate line through each.
And then to communicate the data to the public, we built a Shiny application so people can go on a link on a web page on their computer, and we built some features so they can see houses currently on the market in the Fargo-Moorhead area. And they also can input features for their dream house and get a prediction from our model for the cost of the house. So you can see there's the filtering slide and there's the price predicting slide.
So thank you for listening to our presentation. We are really grateful to have this opportunity this summer, and we think it will help us moving forward.